好了，今天呢所说的东西呢是有些是关于呢怎么样用八字来看一个人的身体健康。Okay, so what will be shared today will be somewhat related to how to use 八字 to carry out analysis for our health conditions or what kind of illnesses will be shown through the analysis of 八字. Okay, hello, thank you very much for watching Miss Maka. And hello, Maria Day. Thank you very much for watching. So just give me a moment as I share my life. Actually, also want to help my student to understand some of the basics of Bazi. Hello, Jason Tan. Thank you very much for waiting. Yeah, so I will start off today by touching some of the issues that are related to Bazi in terms of the analysis of health conditions. Okay, so just give me a moment as I share my live session, the link to my student. All right, because today is supposed to be a lesson for one of my students who actually have signed up for my course. And towards the later part of this video, I will conduct analysis for other viewers as well. All right, if I have the time. So just give me a minute as I get things ready. All right, just give me a minute as I get things ready. So we can actually, all right, start the session. All right, so I will just wait for one of my students to appear. All right, so hello, Mr. Su, thank you very much for watching. Okay, so some of the 八字 analysis in terms of illnesses can be actually shown. Okay, by 八字 and 紫微斗数 also. All right, so just give me a moment as I get things ready. All right, just give me a moment as I get things ready. Okay, so just give me a moment as I share my link to my groups. All right. Yeah.好了，我也是在等一个学生。那在开始之前呢，我是想跟大家讲一些关于八字怎么样看病哦。我们八字就永远都有甲乙丙丁戊子庚辛壬癸啦，就是那个十天干。那十天干都有五行嘛，那也是等于12地支，12地支也是有五行的。好，就是呢子丑寅卯辰巳午未申酉戌亥的哈。那甲跟乙嘛，哈，就是我们地支的寅跟卯嘛，其实呢，它都有代表自己的一些病，一些身体方面的病哈。就好像呢，如果呢，甲跟乙嘛，在你的八字中呢是一个忌神的话呢，你很可能有神经痛、有头痛，或者呢一些根骨的一些病态哈。还有呢，脑神经啊这些，有时候甚至你的那个 肝啊，你的肝也是会有问题的哦。所以呢，木呢就是代表肝乙木呢就是代表根骨了，比较代表根骨啊。那如果你是丙丁火出了问题，是你的忌神啊，那是你的小肠会有问题，你的喉咙也是会容易有问题，也有可能有关于血的一些病有关血的那些病，也有可能有近视，还有呢耳朵呢会听的那个听觉会比较弱。那火那个如果是在你八字里面是忌神的话呢，你的小肠喉咙心脏那个功能也是会有一个虚竭的一个状况出现那还有呢，如果呢你的那个忌神嘛是土的话，是木土你的胃就很容易有问题因为木土呢就是一个消化东西的一个系统来的，就是一个器官是能够消化东西的所以呢，其实我是还在等一个学生，不懂他在不在的，我看一下那个 comments。他还不在，那我还在等他。好了，那说到那个土的那个元素嘛，属的那个元素嘛，如果呢土是你的忌神你八字里面的忌神，或者呢你呢那个土的那个能量太弱还有一个问题呢，就是呢OK, I will speak more English, all right? Okay, in terms of 八字 reading, okay, let me start again all over again. In terms of 八字 reading, right? We always have the favorable elements and the unfavorable elements for the day master. Okay, in terms of budget philosophy, is always about achieving balance. All right, if you have a imbalance birth chart or imbalance day master strength, uh, your body will always be prone to certain illnesses. For instance, if you have imbalanced chart and the wood element is something that is not favorable for your chart, you tend to have problems related to the brain, related to your tendon, or your limbs, all right, or you will have problems with your like such as headache or migraine. Okay, such are the problems that you may experience. All right, and if you have problems like your chart is not a chart that can have or your chart is a chart that is too hot, all right, then the fire elemental energy will be something that is unbearable for your health, and you will be prone to having issues related to your intestines, your throat, okay, like your like having respiratory system problem or problems within your heart. Okay, blood can also represent problem with the blood. All right, and your eyes, problems with your eyes, like maybe you have myopia or you have hearing problems. All right, all these problems are related to the fire elemental energy. Okay, if the fire elemental energy is an unbearable element for you, then that will be an area that you must especially take good care of, okay, in terms of health. Okay, so the next element that I must talk about is the earth elements, okay, which are of the Wu or Zhi, okay, in terms of Tian Gan, or the Shen Qi Chou Wei in terms of the Di Zhi, which are the earthly branches, all right. Okay, let me repeat. In terms of the heavenly stems, we have Wu and Zhi as the earth elemental energy. Okay, within the branches, we have Shen Qi Chou Wei, which are the earth elemental energy. And if your Bazi chart is one that is imbalanced and it is having earth element as your unvariable elements, then you will tend to have problems with your stomach. Okay. Okay, why is that so? Because earth, right, is something that can break down substances. Okay, if you bury a dead body within the earth or soil, right, then the whatever you bury within the soil will break down. Okay, will break down. Okay, and then that's very much like our stomach. Okay, our stomach will break down substances and kind of like and allow us to have the nutrients. Okay, when a body is being buried under the earth, right, ultimately it becomes a kind of nutrients for the plants also. Okay, if you think about it that way. All right. So I'm not sure if my student is still here yet. I'm not able to see her comments or not sure if she is here, but I will get back to her later on. If okay. Okay, so I will carry on. Just wait for her to come by. Okay, then I will start to explain more, teach her some of the basic knowledge that she needed to know for her lessons. Okay, so in terms of the metal elemental energy, if you have an imbalance, or you have a chart that is uh, the strength of your day master is imbalanced because there's too much metal or too little metal elemental energy within your chart, right? You tend to have more problems with your big intestines, okay? Also, is problems related to the brain, okay? Brain cell, maybe you have brain tumor, or migraine, for example, all right? And you also have problems with respiratory system, okay? Because our lungs are metal of the elemental energy, metal elemental energy, all right? Because the lungs can produce sound. When you hit a piece of metal, right? Bong, 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 you're able to hear a sound, right? So that's the same case. Okay, the lungs is of the metal elemental energy. And the metal elemental energy is actually representing our the metal energy represents our respiratory system. OK， 就是我们呢属金的呢是代表我们的肺部的哈，因为我们的肺能够发出声音啊，让我们的身体发出声音，所以金呢是代表肺的。Our the metal energy represents the lungs. All right, and then if you have problems with your or your chart is caused by an imbalance, or your chart is the imbalance chart is caused by an excessive amount of water elemental energy within your chart, or an too little water elemental energy within your chart, right? Then you will tend to have problems with circulatory system. OK， 因为属水嘛，我们身体循环那个系统呢，就是水的一个元素来的。And it's also representing problems with our bladder, our urinary system, and our system in charge of passing motion, all right? And also problems within our lymphatic system, and most of the time the reproductive system. All these systems are related to the water elemental energy. So how do we go about okay, how do we go about checking whether we will be facing all these illnesses in our lives? Okay, basically you just have to look at your day master and whether your day master is facing an excessively strong, for example, excessively strong earth elemental energy, for example, then you will be prone to having more stomach problems, indigestion problems. Okay, or if your chart is having a formation, for example, metal being melted by fire, then you're prone to be having more respiratory systems problems such as COVID-19 or eczema, for instance. Okay, all right. So I just want to double check if my student is here. Okay. 请问你现在能够看到我的那个 video 吗？因为等一下我要讲解一下关于一些八字那些基本的东西，还有关于呢也是关于你母亲的那个 birth chart。所以如果你能够看得到呢，请你回复我一下。那我现在在等你看你能不能够上来，因为要给你看那个 chart 呢，我要用我的电话给你看那个 birth chart。所以呢，我得看那个video 了。所以呢，如果你在的话呢，你可以回复我一下了。因为暂时我的 laptop 没有 Zoom，所以如果我用 WhatsApp Live 也是 WhatsApp 那个 video 呢，我也是不能够给你看到那个 chat，因为那个 WhatsApp video 呢是因为我的排盘的那个软件也在我的手机上面，所以我等你上来看有没有能够看到我的 video。如果你在的话，我就可以开始了跟你讲解一下八字，然后跟你这样子解一下你母亲跟你的那些事情了哈。那我还在等你，看你来到了我就开始了，谢谢你。Okay, so for the rest of the viewers, right, like people like Jason Tan, okay, if I'm not wrong, right, you mentioned that your wife is, you gave me your wife's Bazi chart, right, okay, so actually I have plotted her chart, okay, as I'm waiting for another student, I will do an analysis for Mr. Jason Tan's, are you still here, Mr. Jason Tan? Mr. Jason Tan, are you still here? OK 了，好像今天很多学生都不在了，我也不能说 OK 还在哦，OK，所以你还在很好谢谢你的回复 OK，所以呢我在等我另外一个 student，所以呢他一来到的时候呢，我需要跟他讲一下他的 birth chart，可是现在呢我有时间呢就先看你的 birth chart 哈，你老婆的 birth chart OK，OK 我看一下他的 birth chart OK。所以呢，double check 一下你老婆的 birth chart，OK，就是呢，好像以前有过她的 birth chart，OK，好像有收出她的 birth chart。所以杰森丹呢，跟你double check 一下，你老婆是1983年出生的，是不是？对吧？你老婆是1983年出生的，对不对？呃，对哈，所以呢，OK，我看到呢，他今年开始哈，他的工作上会有一些大的转变哈。他现在是不是面对一些新的大的转变？Mr. Jason Mr. Jason Tan，他现在是不是要面对一种好像一个 major decision making 的一个，she is facing some kind of dilemma in terms of work. Am I right to say that, Mr. Jason? Okay, yeah, because right, I saw your yes. Okay, so it is a confirmation that I am on the right track. Okay, why is that so? Because she is currently entering a new okay, she's currently entering a new major destiny trend, and that is an indication that she will have to change a career or job. Okay, is she facing such a situation in life right now? Is she facing a situation whereby, okay, yes, okay, I saw your yes also, okay, so I believe my prediction is correct. Okay, so I think your question is really to know whether she will be kind of like whether the following uh destiny trend or the next world she will enter will be smooth. Okay, I have to let you know, right? You have to be psychological ready for some obstacles that may appear in her career development. Okay, there'll be a lot of pressure being experienced. Okay, hi, Mr. William. Okay, so Mr. Jason, Mr. Jason Dan, you do have to be more cautious. Okay, or to be more understanding and supportive towards her because right for the next 5 years, okay, her major destiny trend actually shows some obstacles in terms of work. All right. May I know what exactly is the problem right now? She needs to change her job. Is that correct? Like some major changes is happening in her workplace. Am I right to say that, Mr. Jason? Done. Okay, I just waiting for Mr. Jason Dan's reply. For the rest of the viewers, intend to change her job. Okay, is the change caused by some decisions in her management? Is like there's some major changes in terms of her organization. Is it what's happening right now? Like something maybe management decision making. She's not okay. I saw your yes. Okay, so I believe I'm on the right track. Okay, perhaps you want to ask me more questions so that I can look deeper and be more focused. Yeah. Hello, Carol. Hello, thank you very much for being here. Okay, yeah. So I hope you can understand me because currently I'm still at my hotel. And I cannot use the because when I'm back home, uh, I have all the monitors, a few of them, and I can show you my chart, show you the different birth chart. Okay, because right now I'm far away from home and at the hotel, and not able to share screen. So all I can do right is to show you the birth chart from my phone because I think one of the most important thing you must understand now is about your mother. Okay, your mother's health. All right. So none of her information will be shown, only her birth chart. Okay. So Mr. Jason Tan, I will get back to you later on. Should she carry on with her current job? For wait for she should if she can let her stay on for the second half of this year first if she can. Okay, Mr. Jason Tan. Okay. So I promise, Carol, I will actually I waited for Carol to come here so that I can teach her some of the basics and also to help her to understand the chart of her mother, okay, and herself also. So, Mr. Jason Tan, I will get back to you later on. I will first speak to Carol. Okay, she's my student, and I will need to teach her. Okay, so thank you very much, and I will get back to you. You can always WhatsApp me privately, okay, Mr. Jason Tan, and I will help you answer the questions. And you also have another friend which you would like to analyze. I will get back to you later on there. Okay, okay. So, Carol, as I have explained to you, right, this is your mother's birth chart. All right. Okay. She's born of a Jia day master sitting on sitting on Zhi, which is water element. All right. And her year pillar is of the Jia Wu, month pillar is of the Bing Zhi, time pillar is of the Zhi Shi. And with such a formation, all right, you can understand that for a Jia wood, okay, to be healthy, it will need the water elemental energy to boost his or her day master strength. All right, but what you can see is that Zi Wu clashes. Okay, Zi and Wu clashes. All right, Zi and Wu clashes, and then within her heavenly stems. Okay, heavenly stems are all of the water water extinguishing factors such as 指 earth, 丙 fire, and 甲 wood. Okay, all these all these are elemental energy that will extinguish or eliminate the water elements. Okay, thus even though there's another 字 here, the first 字 is already being clashed by this wu. Okay, another 字 here is supporting her. Nonetheless, we can see that it is this 字 energy is still weak because it is next to this fire that is on top with the 字 on top. Okay, if you understand in terms of Bazi theory, right, water can be extinguished by both earth, all right, because earth can control the water, right? When you have flooding, okay, like for example Bangkok, sometimes it will flood, all right, then people will put a lot of sandbag around the flooding area to stop the flooding. Okay, so you can understand, right, earth is able to stop flooding, okay, or control, suppress the water elemental energy. And within her heavenly stem at the time pillar is of Zhi, and Zhi will also form a earth combination formation. Jia Zhi will form a earth combination formation. Okay, so you can see there are this first Jia here and second Jia here, which is her day master, combining with Zhi to form an earth elemental energy combination. All right, further enhanced by three fire within her chart. Okay, so I can conclude that her chart is that of a weak Xia Wu day master. Okay, are you able to understand me so far, Carol? Okay, so we just pause for a while to make sure that she's able to understand me, because that's very important to understand each concept one at a time in terms of Bazi learning. We can never jump step. Okay, okay, good. Carol, yeah, thank you very much. Give you a thumbs up for being able to understand this point. Okay. So I will also touch on health. Okay, why is it that I predicted that she had problems for her liver, problems with blood, and with her stomach as well, and also psychological health. Okay, all right. Is it true that she had this problem of vomiting blood? Am I right to say that? And okay, I will wait for her reply first. Okay, I will just wait for Carol to reply. She had the problem of vomiting blood. Okay, yes, okay, I saw your reply. So also second problem that she had is problem with her liver, right? Am I right to say that? Okay, I also saw your yes. So I believe I'm on the right track. Okay, and I can also say that she's having some um kind of like anguish or mental anxiety, kind of unstable emotion. Am I right to say that? So I will just wait for her reply to confirm that all these points are accurate, because it is important to it is important because I need to explain all these concepts later on, knowing that all these problems or issues are the I mean all these are the issues that her mother is facing. Stress about her stomach keep bloating. Okay, understand. Okay, so I believe all these points are uh, okay. The reason why I told you all this point, okay, let me explain to you why. Okay, now I will explain to you why. Okay, all right. First of all, right, earlier on, during the earlier part of the video, I told you, right, um, when there is an excessive amount of elemental energy, there will be problem with the stomach. And fire actually represents blood, all right? And an excessive amount of fire will also cause anxiety and stress, okay? Now she's at the destiny trend of, you look at the chart here, right? She's at the major entering the destiny trend of, okay, this 2023, which is of 子. Can you see here the 子, the 子 earth, which is the yin earth element? Can you see? Okay, I will put it properly. I will hide this comment first so you can see more properly. Okay. Can you see? Can you see 2023? And there's this 子 on top of the at the heavenly stem. Okay, can you see that? My finger is not long enough, but I hope you're able to see the wording 2023. Are you able to see the wordings 2023? Okay, I haven't. Yin of Snake 10 years. Uh, okay, yes, okay, correct. 子, okay, you see here, right? This 子, okay, when the year 2023, she'll first move into 5 years of 子 earth, and then followed by 5 years of 世 uh, fire. All right. Okay. Some people like to see this destiny trend as one, as into like all this is 10 years trend. Okay. But for my practice, I will always see the heavenly stems as the first 5 years, and the early branch as the second half of the or the following by the next 5 years. All right. So earlier on, I told you, right, 子 combined with 甲 to form a earth combination 2 times, okay, within her chart, further enhanced by the 3 fire elemental energy within her chart, causing her to have an even weaker day master. As you can see, right, entering into 2023, right, 子 appear once again, as this 子 is actually an unvariable element for her given her weak wood day master. All right. And she looking at her, okay, for example, starting from this year, Now is July, this is June, this is May, okay? Somewhere from the second half of June, or sorry, somewhere from the second half of May, her health deteriorated due to the presence of this fire elemental energy that further enhances the strength of the earth elemental energy, which is her unbearable element, okay? So I just want to ask you, when she started to have this uh, deterioration, okay? May I ask, when did her health started to get worse? Okay, let me pose Carol this question, and before I proceed further on. Also, just want to apologize that just now for today's live session, I was late because there's a heavy traffic jam, okay, in Bangkok. I believe because it's Friday evening, so a lot of people went out, and there was a heavy traffic jam earlier on, and there was also raining, okay. So I'm really 很不好意思, okay. Hello, hi, hi, Pima. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so I will wait for Carol's reply as to when her mother health condition deteriorate. Okay, so I let her reply me first before I move on further, because some of the concepts uh, I have to kind of like her answer first, then I can explain further why it happened. Okay, so I will just wait for her reply. 就是 Carol，你母亲的身体呢是大概在几月的时候开始变化了？就是呢，我从八字那个角度来看呢，是从5月的开始呢就开始下落了，就是她身体的状况开始下落，是不是这样的一个情况呢？又或者呢，其实甚至早一些，甚至在四月尾是开始有一种状况出现了，不懂 Carol 还在不在？好，我等一下 Carol 回复。Okay, okay. Yes, I saw your reply. Okay, she vomit the blood on 22nd of June at Chou time. Okay, so now let's look at June. Okay, let's look at June, right? Okay, so the reason why I have to can only show you all this chart because at the laptop I'm not able to show you. Okay, I can only show you from the phone. Okay, okay. So let us see. Okay, if not sure. Okay, 22nd of June. Okay, so let us go to June. Can you see right on the 22nd of June? Okay, I will try to focus. It is of the Bing Wu day. What is Bing Wu? Bing is fire, Yang fire on, and other Yang fire. All right. Not sure if you can see, right? Can you see on the 22nd is the Bing Wu? It's quite hard to focus. Yes, Bing Wu, correct. Can you see 22nd of June, which is Bing Wu, Yang fire on Yang fire, okay? So I will pause for a while for you to look at this, okay? And you can see that the year pillar of this year is Ren Ying, and the month pillar is of Yi Shi, okay? Yin Wu Shi combine to form a fire combination formation, and Shi Wu Wei also combine to form a fire combination formation. Yes, exactly. Double Bing Wu on month and day, exactly, Carol. So as I told you, right, from the Bazi chart, we can clearly see, okay, when the illness will happen, okay? As you can see, right, Bing Wu is very strong in fire, right, the day, okay? So this is actually the same concept as the indirect wealth hacking, because it's just that from indirect wealth hacking, we choose the auspicious state. But for your mother's case, okay, this is a illness state because her birth chart have the fire and earth as the unvariable elements for her chart. And as you can see, 22nd of June Firstly, is having a yang Bing fire on the heavenly stem. Secondly, is having the Wu earthly branch, all right, at the OK， 就是丙天干还有那个五地支啦。OK， 有时候说英文叫八字呢，也是一种技巧。OK， 好了，so you can understand 丙 fire is one of the strongest fire within the heavenly stem, right? OK，we have 甲乙丙丁戊子庚辛壬癸。丙是阳的火 ，OK， 丙这是阳的火，丁是阴的火，丙 is a 阳 fire。Bing is in fire. Okay, so in terms of the strength, right, Bing fire is can be considered as stronger. Okay, it is a big fire. Okay, so you can understand. Okay, yeah. So even Puma answered very correctly. Okay, so thumbs up for all of you. Okay, Carol. Okay, so that's the reason why I have to get you the day. Okay, to reflect to you why it happened. Okay, and let's look at Wu. Okay, what is Wu? Wu is actually the also the strongest fire in terms of the 那个地支 okay is the strongest fire within the earth element within the earthly branches. All right, thus you can understand why she started to have problems that day. And as mentioned earlier on, it is because the fire and earth are her unvariable elements. Thus, I also mentioned at the earlier part of the video, what are the elements that represent stomach problems? Firstly is the earth, right? Okay, I mentioned the earth. And blood problem is caused by fire, all right? Okay, anxiety and stress is also caused by fire. Okay, and okay, when you look at the Wu Xing cycle, right? What causes fire to be enhanced? That is the wood. Okay, so wood enhances fire, and fire enhances the earth, which further strengthens her problem area, which is having excessive earth elemental energy, causing her to have the problem of vomiting blood, problems with the liver, and problems with anxiety and stress. Okay, so are you able to understand me so far? Yes, Carol, I saw your comments. Wu clash Zhi on her day and month branch, her resource water depleted. Yes, very good. That's exactly the case. So I believe you have a good understanding in terms of the background knowledge of Bazi also. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier on, the Zhi is her saving factor or her variable factor, right? Because Zhi is the only thing that is supporting her. Okay. There's this Jia, another Jia here, but it is being paired with this Zhi. Okay, they form another combination. Thus, this is actually quite kind of like ineffective in terms of helping her to strengthen the day master strength. All right, so left with this Zhi. Then Wu on the 22nd of June, Wu, okay, as you mentioned also, Wu also clashes with her day pillar. I mean, sorry, the day of branch, okay, the day of branch, which is a very important element for her. Thus, in terms of wealth, right, she definitely will suffer. Okay, so I believe you are able to understand me so far. And then, right, looking at the month of July, which is Ding Wei, okay, the July Ding Wei, okay. Wei, Shi Wu Wei form another fire combination formation. Therefore, I have reminded you once, and I want to remind you one more time that the month of July is likewise a very dangerous month for her. Zhi also have a high relationship with Wei, okay? A high, which is a harming relationship, or in terms of the blind, in terms of the blind school of Bazi, right? They call it Chuan. Okay, in terms of the blind man school of Bazi, they call it Chuan. 就是呢，那个盲派啦，以前有一个师傅呢，他看不到的，眼睛看不到的，叫做盲派。他发明一门八字的学问呢，叫做盲派。他们很喜欢看这个穿的这个关系，我们八字叫做亥啦，叫做亥。为什么子会跟尾有一个亥的一个关系 ？Why does 子 will have a harming relationship with 尾？This is because Wu and Wei naturally forms a combination formation, right? For those students who have learned Bazi before, will understand. Okay, the of the bunches they will have certain kind of combination formation. For example, 子丑合、辰酉合、寅亥合、巳申合、午尾合。Okay, what else? What else do we have? 子丑寅卯戌合、辰酉巳午未午合。OK， 所以都说完了。OK， 所以呢，午跟尾本来是合的哈。OK， 午 and 尾 naturally forms a combination formation, but when 子 clashes with 午, such a combination formation will be broken up. All right. So in this case, right, it is called a harming relationship. Okay, in terms of Bazi theory, in terms of the interaction. Energy, okay, in terms of the interaction of the branches, okay, 子 okay will have a harming relationship with Wei. All right, so can you understand this point? Okay, so we'll pause for a while also for her to digest. Okay, so I saw your question. Wu and Wei form fire. Tiger branch this year help the formation. Wu Wei Yin Mao Chen form a Wu combination formation. Yin Wu Xu form a fire combination formation. Wu Wei form fire. Shi Wu Wei, yes, correct. Shi Wu Wei, okay. Shi Wu Wei is a fire directional combination formation. 就是呢火的那个方局啊，是一个非常旺的一个能量非常大的哦，就是代表南方的那个能量全部集中。就是一个很大的火啦，就是直接简单的说，所以呢是非常的恐怖了。OK, yes, Perma also, thank you very much for your feedback. I mean, for your contribution. Yes, correct. It's half combo. Okay, but as you can understand, right, every day within a month, right, every single day, for example, some of the day that may be negative for her, right, are on the okay, 四五费. So you have to look at June, for example, on the 3rd of June. 3rd of June is of the 四. Okay, so that will be a very dangerous day for her, especially there will be a ding in the heavenly stem. Okay, 四五位 will form a fire. Okay, directional combination formation 就是呢南方火局。OK, 四五位，然后呢的那个天干也是丁火，所以7月3号是很危险的一天。OK, 4号也是会有点危险，因为呢那个午火嘛，也是继续的午生那个戊土嘛。OK, is on the 4th is of the 午 earth on the 午 fire. Okay, having mentioned that, her chart is one that is scared of the earth and fire elemental energy. All right, the 5th likewise is full of earth elemental energy. All right. Okay, so moving on, another inauspicious day will be on the 12th and 13th, having wood feeling fire. Okay, Bing Ying, okay, have a wood enhancing fire elemental energy, and 13 also Ding Mao having wood enhancing the fire elemental energy. On the 15th likewise is of the Shi fire enhancing the Zhi earth. All right. 16 is Gen, okay, Gen Wu, all right, Wu, okay, when Gen chop down the wood, it has the ability to further enhance the strength of the fire. Okay, because okay, in ancient time, okay, even nowadays, all right, we have to chop down the wood into small pieces, and that will be able to enhance the fire. I mean, when the wood is being chopped into pieces, right, it's easier to burn, and it will cause a further enhancement to the fire elemental energy. Yes, exactly correct. Puma Gunjan, okay, fire season. Yes, very correct. That's the reason why I say many people experience a lot of problems within these 2 months or 3 months, okay? Not only in terms of money, but also in terms of health, especially for those who have a fear of fire elemental energy, okay? Okay, so what are the other months that are inauspicious? Okay, 20th also. Okay, it's a very dry day. Okay, Jia on top of Shi is a dry earth. Okay, Yin Wu Xu also form a combination formation. Basically, Jia can be translated to Yin Wood. All right, the Jia heavenly stamps on the 20th can be translated into yin wood, all right? And Xu, yin wu Xu, okay, combining with wu again forms another fire combination formation. Furthermore, 24th, okay, another strong earth day, okay, wu sitting on Changshen, the longevity factor of yin, okay, that will be another dangerous day. Another dangerous day will be on the I will consider 28 and 29. You need to be careful also, all right? So because that are of the Wu Wei, okay, Su Wu Wei 27 also. Therefore, I will say right throughout the whole month of July, okay, you really have to be psychologically prepared and do your best to sustain her, okay, both physically and emotionally. You have to give her more encouragement, all right, because right, it is going to be a tough month. And subsequently, moving on to the month of August, okay, moving on to the month of August, okay, which you can see here of the Mu Shen, okay, I try to focus for you. Mu Shen, and then followed by Zhi You, followed by Geng Xu. All right. If you can pass the next 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can pass the next 4 months, right? I believe slowly she'll be able to improve, okay, by the month of Hai Zhi Chou, okay, and because right, 木生只有一种上官见光的一个情况啊，它身弱，然后上官见光，因为身弱的甲嘛，不能够再多一点土，然后呢再有一点金去克它，哦，就等于一个盆栽，它已经是很弱了，一个盆栽呢，一个很脆弱的一个盆栽，那你还用那个土去 bury 它，还用一个剪刀去剪它，哦。是一个很痛苦的一个时间，所以也是有可能开刀的哦。走进这些金运的时候，就是过了7月、8月、9月，哦，10月，哦，这几个月他有可能开刀的，因为这些金旺、土旺，哈，对他的那个身体都会有一种，我们看到这些上官见光，哦，有机会是开刀的，甚至呢早一些，哈，因为现在很多时候呢，我们看八字那个时间嘛，我们那个农历那个 calendar 已经跟不上这个实质上OK，the ancient calendar has some kind of lag from the actual movement of the celestial movement. So some events may even occur earlier than expected. All right. So you really have to be psychologically ready to take good care of her. And then furthermore, OK，八字里面有一个理论叫做男怕娇，女怕脱。Okay, it means that the male people, okay, people of the male gender will be afraid of the entering of another major destiny, trend, okay, another new major destiny trend. Whereas the female gender will have a fear of leaving an old destiny trend, okay. And looking at your mother's birth chart, all right, hers, in the year 2023 is having a new destiny trend, and now she is actually leaving an old destiny trend. OK， 所以呢，从这个男怕娇，女怕脱这个理论来说呢，通常呢，女孩子就是女人呐、快要转运前半年都会有危险的，都会有性命危险。那男人呢是交了新的运，上那个半年呢，就是好像2023的1月到6月啦，打个比喻。那男人来说呢，那个段时间反而比较多出问题了。OK，so for male gender, entering the new destiny trend, the first 6 months usually will encounter problems. All right, because your mother is a female gender, thus now she's leaving an old destiny trend. It is a critical period for her, especially given that there are so many unvariable elements within her chart. Okay, so I have mentioned how to go about helping her. First of all, right, you must go to her house and go to the southwest corner of her house and make sure that you place the imperial in okay. 五地铜钱, okay, 五地铜钱 at the right position, which is at the southwest, because in terms of the 九宫 facing or the 悬空 flying star, right? This year, southwest is which represents the mother, is met with the black two black illness star, okay, two black illness star. Two black illness star usually represents illnesses, okay, illnesses. Sometimes it can also represent other life crises, all right? It is no coincidence, all right? It's very strange when your Bazi is having that kind of change of major destiny trend, at the same time having a lot of unfavorable elements in your life. Your feng shui will also coincidentally also showing the same sign, okay? This year, 2022, okay? The two black illness star is at the southwest, and southwest represents the mother, okay? So you must go to her house and double check at the southwest of her house. Is she keeping a lot of dirty things there, any rubbish there, any things that she don't want and but she doesn't want to throw away, okay? Make sure that that area is very clean, very tidy, and put the Imperial Asian coins there, okay? The Imperial Asian coins, right, you must make sure they are of the 顺治, okay? 康熙还有那个雍正、乾隆、嘉庆 ，OK。These five emperors are the 建国大臣来的 ，OK。In terms of the ancient China, they are the five emperors that have the greatest power. Alright, thus we will use them as the coins for overcoming the universal negative energy of the two black star. All right, okay. So far, are you able to understand what I'm saying? I will pause for a while for you to reply me. Okay, I saw your comment. If she can pass Ding Wei Man, she will feel better as it is Wu Shen Man. Shen is the key to water element. It will combine with Zhi. She combine with Zhi. She'll feel better, but it does not mean she will survive delaying time. Okay, let's look back at this sun, right? This sun month, all right? Okay. First of all, right, the sun elemental energy at the month of Wu Sun, right, is not too strong, given that this year is of the yin, okay, 人yin, okay, 人生 you have a clash, okay, 人生 will have a clash, all right. Therefore, the probability of forming a water combination formation is not very strong, given Zi is already having a clash with her major destiny trend. All right. Okay, but I'm not saying that 100%. I'm just saying that the probability of having stronger water or having more favorable elements of the water, especially that of the water combination, is not possible depending on the days. Okay, for example, some of the days that may help her to have in terms of the enhancing of the water elemental energy strength will be on the 6th and 7th, on the 9th, on the 10th also, okay, and then on the 18th also, on the 21st, okay. So if you have any major operation or treatment, try to let all these surgery or kind of important medical appointment or treatment to be held on such more auspicious days for her, which are more towards the metal enhancing water and water enhancing wood kind of day, which I have mentioned earlier on. Okay, so let me repeat to you one more time. Okay, which are on the okay, this is June. Okay, sorry, this is June. We are talking about the month of August. Okay, we are talking about the month of August. So, okay, let me choose for you the days again. Okay, the auspicious day that may be helpful for her in terms of having surgery or operation, or in terms of major significant important medical appointment. Okay, some of the days will be 庚子 which is on the 15th. Another day will be on the 17th, followed by 18th, all right? And on the 27th, 29th and 30th, okay? So you rewind the video and remember such days which are more have a higher ability to enhance the strength of the water elemental energy within her chart, which can further boost her day master strength. Okay, such will be the days that will be suitable for her to have surgery, major operation, medical treatment, physiotherapy, or even meeting the right doctor doing on such a day. All right. Okay. So I will let Carol digest and ask me any more question. Okay. Yeah, I saw your yes. Okay. All right. So I believe right from explaining to you your mother's chart, right? You also kind of uh, being able to understand some of the basic concepts in terms of Bazi reading. All right. So is there any other questions that you would like to ask me? OK 那Carol 呢，你本身OK in terms of your birth chart, right? I show you your birth chart also. You're of a Ding Fire Day Master, OK? Sitting on 有 OK OK 人生 OK 人生呢 form a half combo metal combination formation she OK 有 also form a fire sorry metal combination formation OK in the heavenly stem you are having 人子 all right and 武 here month is having 武生 and then your time is having 庚戌 all right so this is your birth chart, all right? So you are of a Ding Fire Day Master. Actually, this Yo, right, is a longevity factor for the Ding Fire. OK， 就是丁座长生。OK， 你是一个丁座长生的命了。然后虚里面有一个丁火在的。OK， 虚有一个丁火在的。OK， 所以呢，你是呢，并不是说身完全的弱。所以呢，看一下你的大运哦。我看一下你的大运，你的那个人嘛，其实呢，你是有一种self-sacrificial 的一个性格的。OK，you are a very self-sacrificing person, and you care about your family members and even your friends a lot. OK，in the sense that you are willing to sacrifice yourself. OK，to take care of other people. Am I right to say that, Carol? Yeah, I saw your yes. Okay, I saw your yes. Okay, 因为呢 okay, because right, yours is a Ding Fire. Ding Fire, the ladies are usually very gentle and very loving people. Okay, they are willing to, like even they can put themselves in a negative position to help their family members. 就是呢，你可以牺牲自己的，有时候你甚至可以牺牲，就是可以牺牲自己的利益去关怀你身边的人的哈。You can make some sacrifices in terms of like maybe you can let go of your advantages or benefits just to help the people you love, all right? Because Ding Fire, right, is like the candle, okay? So like the candle light, all right? You know, right, candle, right? What it does is that it burns itself off to give light to other people, all right? So people who is of a Ding Fire, right, usually are very self-sacrificial and they are very caring, all right? It's like in terms of like at night, right? Okay, they are like the stars in the night sky, in a dark sky. In a dark sky, right? You see those beautiful stars, okay? Those are of the yin fire, okay? 丁火就是等于呢夜空里面一片漆黑的时候呢看到的那个星星哦，就好像呢给那些他会给身边的人呢一个正能量，能够照顾别人，然后呢 就好像一个人遇到一个黑黑的天空嘛，是不是很忧郁的一种感觉？Okay, it's very depressing to look at a dark sky. Okay, but there are beautiful stars within the sky. All right, so you are like the beautiful star in the sky. Okay, you are like the beautiful star in the sky. Okay, you will give people, those people who are living in darkness, some kinds of like joy or hope. All right, and you are like a candle that burn yourself off to take care of other people. Okay, so you have a very good character. All right, so that is your characteristics. Okay, and but because right, yours is of your day master strength is weak. All right, so very much right, you also need to have the wood elemental energy within your chart too, in order to have good luck. All right, uh therefore right, actually throughout your life right，你是有一种小幸福的一种人哈、因为呢，你看你大运的时候哦，你大运哦，走很多年都是有火木的，OK，有火木的哦，那你以后走的运哦，还是有木哦，也是有地支有木哦，所以呢，你一辈子一辈子 OK，throughout your life right，most of the time you have the fire elemental energy within your major destiny trend OK，so most of the time, I won't say you are someone who need to experience major poverty or serious poverty or have a lot of major crisis. Okay, even you experience crisis, right, throughout your life. Generally speaking, can be said that even if you experience problems, you receive help also. Okay, and being able to pass through all these crises in a smoother way, okay, in a way that is okay, you have some kind of support, okay, because at the same time you also cultivate a lot of positive karma by helping your loved ones, all right, throughout your life. So do you feel that way? Okay, Carol. 就是呢，你的命格嘛，你是丁火，需要那个火的一个日元哦。你其实从小到现在都有木火运哦，所以呢，你通常都是逢凶化吉的，是不是这样的情况？然后呢，你也是会有贵人，就是呢，每次遇到困难，通常都有一些贵人帮助你。你觉得自己是不是这样，带着一种小幸运的一种人？我等他回复一下，呃，我等他回复一下。还在吗？Carol，我不懂你还不会。How may I know our is not sing？对，因为OK，because right in terms of Singapore，OK，your time of birth right have to be adjusted okay to the solar time if, as I have mentioned earlier on in many videos. First of all, right, Singapore, in the history of Singapore, right, Singapore was first governed by the British, all right, and there was some time adjustment introduced by the British as to follow the daytime saving, the official time back in Britain, all right. And then after the British colony period, Singapore was occupied by the Japanese. The time of Singapore was adjusted once again to be the same as that in the Tokyo time, okay, Japanese time, for political and other reason, okay, due to the Japanese occupation. And then later on, Singapore was once again uh, uh, under the administration or the governance of the Malaysia government. Okay, during the time, Singapore official time was once again adjusted. All right. Therefore, right now Singapore is independent, but the official time is still under favorable influence by the past, having a time. That's mean the time you're looking at right at the clock, the Singapore time, or the time that is shown on, for example, Channel News Asia, is actually not the solar time. All right, you may actually do some Google search on it, or I will send you the link later on my phone. Where's my phone? Okay, I will send you the article. Okay, I will send you the article right now. Okay, so that you have a better understanding why you you need to adjust your time of birth to the solar time. That's the reason why your hour is not seeing high. All right. Okay, are you able to understand? I'm sending you the article right now, so you need to take a look at least read it a few times. Okay, it will be difficult to understand by reading it just once. Okay, so I have already sent the article to you. Okay, at your WhatsApp. Okay, so make sure you go and read it. All right, so these are related to some of the historical events in Singapore. Okay, and that's also the reason why a lot of so-called practitioners, 巴士 practitioners or 什么师傅呢，在新加坡算命都不准，因为他们都不懂这些新加坡历史，也没有去研究。OK，a lot of practitioners in Singapore or a lot of Singaporeans go and find those kind of masters or 巴士 practitioners, and at the end they find that their predictions are not correct. That's the reason why, because they don't even know the history of Singapore, that the official time is not the solar time. They are not using the real time of birth or the solar time of birth to calculate your 八字. So you're actually paying for the wrong calculation in Singapore. Okay, as long as the so-called master or the 八字 practitioner is using your birth time without adjusting to the solar time, then you are basically wasting your money. Okay, so 我很可怜你们，因为你们很多人都看到很多什么 go past， 我不上名字了，我不说名字，OK， 忘记我刚才说的什么 ，OK， 只说很多人呢看去了什么大师呢，然后才来告诉我呢，花了2000块钱买他的风水物啊、算命啊，然后浪费了钱啊。很多人很多客人都来找我说，跟我说这些事情，那我只是说那时候你可能是没有走运，所以呢遇到一些闹来的师傅，我只能够这样说。OK， so I'm just telling you the truth. OK， when I do live, or I also don't want to waste time. OK, I tell you the truth and without beating around the bush. You don't use the solar time to calculate, then you will have the wrong interpretation. Okay, Carol, I saw your reply. When I on my 10 years on Wei, Wu and Shi are bad for me. Okay, Wu, Shi, Wu, Wei are bad for you. Okay. Okay, let me look back at your chart. All right. Okay, as in this 是我位, are you saying is this 是我位? 是我位 are the periods that you say is very bad for you, is it? As you have a very negative childhood. Is that what you are saying? Okay, so how can I interpret this? When you say very negative, right? Is there any particular year that is very negative for you? May I ask, so that I can double check, because it's best to always double check both the major destiny trend and the year trend. So we just wait for her reply. Okay, is there any particular year that is really very terrible? Okay, I will just wait for Carol so that I can analyze together. Okay, let's analyze and study this together. All right. Okay, when I work on 10 years, 甲辰 is my best compared to past 30 years. Yes, I will say so. Why is that so? Because, right, 甲辰, which is here, okay, 甲, right, is always one of the best elements for ding, okay, and 甲 sitting on this 辰, right, 辰 is a form of wet earth, okay, and when 甲, okay, 寅卯辰 will form a wood combination formation, and if you kind of turn the Jia into Yin, right? It is actually major destiny trend basically of wood combination formation. Touch is very positive for you. Chong, what is a Chongqi? Chongge, you mean Chongge, is it? If you are a Chongge chart, right, then within the Jia Chen major destiny trend, it won't be positive for you. All right. A lot of people, right, they have Bijian Bijie and weak, having being a weak kind of day master, right? Doesn't mean okay, even though, right, you say you have unhappy childhood, but you didn't face any life-threatening crisis, right? Okay, I have known some of the clients who are actually within the, okay, how I explain this to you is because during these earlier days, which are of the fire elemental energy, you further enhance the strength of the Wu and Xu. And your unvariable elements are actually all these earth and gold, earth and metal. Having a Ding weak day master, your variable elements is wood. Okay, especially 甲物、甲氧物 ，all right？ 因为呢，你是很一个小小的火呢，你有一个很大块的木头呢去烧你呢，那你就突然间呢会升上去了，哦，所以能够明白吗？你火旺的时候，升旺你的忌神啊，土就是你的忌神啊，还有金也是你的忌神哦，因为你一个小小的火嘛，哦，以前人家练我们做剑。有没有看《三国演义》的那部戏？人家做武器嘛，那个八刀，或者看那个《倚天屠龙记》嘛，做那个屠龙刀，它是不是要很大的那个火很大的那个火你的命格就是有一把很大的屠龙刀，倚天屠龙刀在你的命里面。你看，你两个木生三个金呢，哦，这些金。两个木生三个金呢，好，所以呢，一个很大块，你要幻想你的命里面有一个很大块的金属，你是火嘛，你的那个mission， 你的 life mission 就要把那个块金练成一个刀，练成屠龙刀。可是你的火又太小哦，你只是一个蜡烛的火，怎么去练那个屠龙刀呢？没有办法练屠龙刀啊。可是你一到呢，你怎么样把你的木升旺？就放很多木下去啊。你在你的命盘里面放很多木了，你的火烧得很美，那你的屠龙刀就练了出来了，你明不明白啊？Okay, so I will repeat this in English. Okay, within your chart, right, the most overwhelmingly strong elements is your metal, all right, metal, okay, and doing your like 四五位, right, all this fire energy, right, will enhance the wood, to enhance the Wu earth and the Xu earth. And when this earth is enhanced, you will have all this metal energy further being enhanced also. Okay, so task during your childhood, right, I will say, right, okay, don't mind me being honest, all right, during your childhood, one of the important factors that caused you much unhappiness is due to financial issues, or you may come from a family that may have financial struggles. May I ask if this is so? Okay, yeah, so I saw your yes, okay. I saw your yes, okay. So it is true because it is also reflected within your chart. 因为你是身弱财旺哈，身弱财旺，但你的比这些火都是你的比肩比劫来的。好，比肩比劫呢，身旺你的那个木土就是三官生财啊，三官在生财，所以你小时候呢， 家庭有一些财务上的一种困难哈。可是呢，对Perma 说的对呢，就是呢，你用木呢才是比较好的哈，你用木是比较好的。所以呢，你看你看你妈妈的八字你母亲的八字有没有看到你母亲？你很爱你的母亲的，因为她就是一个甲木的日元呢、对不对？Carol 对吗？你母亲就是一个甲木的日元呢、Your mother is exactly the yang Jia wood, which is your variable element, all right? Which is your variable elements, okay? Thus, it is no coincidence, it's all karma, all right? Why you are born into a family with a mother having a yang Jia wood? Because exactly you are of a ding fire, right? Jia will enhance ding fire or give birth to ding fire. Okay, so are you getting this idea clearly? As in, Bijan or the friends and Rockwell factor will further enhance the herding officer. Okay, when you look at the 10 gods relationship, okay, I believe one of the most important concept that you wish to further to explore and have a deeper understanding is the 10 gods, okay, the cycles of the 10 gods, okay. Rockwell and the friends factors will enhance the strength of the herding officer and the eating gods. And the eating gods and herding officer will enhance the indirect and direct wealth. And given that you have a weak day master, having more indirect and direct wealth in your life will further cause you to have worse uh, financial situations in life. That was what happened before or within your 四五位 okay, your childhood years. Thus, explain why you experience or your family experience such financial difficulties during your younger years. But once you reach your 甲辰, your 甲辰 major destiny trend here, first of all, the Jia wood is able to suppress the energy of the earth element. Okay, the Jia wood is able to suppress the energy of the wood element. Thus, you will have less hurting officer in your life. Having less of the hurting officer in your life, right, will help you to strengthen the day master strength. Okay, are you able to understand? I have a bad relationship with my mom until I work on Jia Chen 10 years. It helps to turn around. Yes, exactly. Jia Chen is a turning point in your life, all right? Because, right, during that point, right, your mother, Jia, your mother, which is of a Jia Wu Day Master, will enhance the Shi Wu Wei, which are the fire or the southern directional combination, all right? But once you reach the Jia Chen, your unvariable elements of the earth will be controlled or suppressed by the appearance of the Jia Yang wood. Okay, so you pause for a while for you to digest. Tashu mentioned, until I work on Jia Chen or enter the Jia Chen years, it helps to change turn things around. That's exactly the case, right? Because your unvariable elements is majorly of the earth. And then doing before your Jia Chen is on all of the Shi Wu Wei, which will further strengthen the strength of your unvariable factor of the earth. But once you reach Jia Chen, this is a wood combination major destiny trend. I mentioned that Jia can be translated to Yin, and Yin Mao Chen actually form a fire. Yin Mao Chen will form a wood combination formation, right? Thus, this strong wood trend here will suppress the unvariable factor of the earth, and then you have a stronger day master. And then this appearance of this Jia wood also means that by the time your mother will become more of or you have a more harmonic relationship with her, especially with the appearance of the Jia wood, which is exactly the same as her day master of a Jia wood. All right. Okay, so So that's also the case on how we go about analyzing the compatibility between two persons, okay, using Bazi chat. All right, okay. So these are all the things that I will teach you later on, further down the road. Okay. So I believe I have touched on quite a lot of points for you to digest. I believe I have cleared some of the doubts that you have been keeping inside your mind in terms of Bazi reading, and you are unable to uh, you were unable to be sure what's the strength of your day master. Thus, I hope today's session has been able to explain to you more clearly. I hope it has been helpful. Yep. So I would like to open the floor for Carol to ask me more questions. So what are Kuei Mao? Okay, Kuei Mao generally, right, overall, right, is still a water enhancing wood. Okay, the channeling of the energy is still towards the wood. Okay, so it's still a period that is able to enhance the strength of your day master. Okay, Kuei Mao. All right, and after Kuei Mao, right, you are having the Ren Yin. Okay, Ren 丁人和化木 okay, 丁人 will form a fire combination formation also. And yin will also, once again, is like a jia wood. Thus, you have a pretty good OH, all right, from 59 to 69 onwards, all right? All right, okay. So now you're at Mao, right? Or just enter the Kui, okay? Kui, although it is a water elemental energy, okay, but the yearly trend for these few years is of the Yin Mao Chen, okay? Followed by 15 Wei, but by the time you reach Wu, right, you're already entering into the Mao. Okay, Mao Xu He, okay. I will say right, well, you will say right, okay. It is overall, I will say I will give you a rating of 65 to 70% positive. Okay, I can only give you a rating from your major destiny trend, all right. It is still rather okay. Doesn't mean that you won't experience any problems, but even if you experience problems, okay, you'll be able to pass through them in and emerge stronger. Okay. Okay. So I will wait for other questions. Okay. Will there be any other questions that I can help you with? Okay, Carol, if you still can think of any other questions, you can still message me, okay, via WhatsApp privately. And as always, I will always get back to you immediately as long as I'm not driving or as long as I'm not attending other meeting or running other errands. Will there be problem on 乙巳 and 丙午 year? 乙巳. Okay, 乙巳, right? The year 乙巳, which is 2025, the first half is of the wood elemental energy. Okay, and in the second half is of the shi. I will say, right, during the second half of the year, you may need to be more cautious. All right. First of all, in terms of your parents, and secondly, in terms of your relationship, all right, in terms of your relationship or in terms of your marriage, if you are married already, okay, because shi will have a combination formation with you, okay, shi you chou, okay, usually that can indicate a sign of third party intuition, and shi shen, okay, will turn into water, shi shen will turn into water. Okay, thus there may be some issues happening at home related to your parents. Okay. Yeah, sure, sure. Okay. I will get back to you on this later on. Okay, so I will. Also in the year 2026, right? Is of the Bing Wu. Okay, because Ding yours is that kind of you are of a 职 year, okay, clashes with Wu, okay, and doing a change of major destiny trend when there is a clash, right? It is an indication of big changes. But generally speaking, right, because your next major destiny trend is a positive one, so it may become a sign in which you experience some minor problems that will later on become a big advantage or big opportunity for you. Okay, that's the case in life. We always have to have the yin and yang. Okay, without the downs, we will never have the ups. Okay, so you may experience some minor problems that actually open up some positive events or big positive opportunities in your life during the late major destiny trend, which is of the Mao, which is a positive trend. Okay. All right, Carol. Okay, so Carol, thank you very much. I saw your thank you very much. Feel free to ask me anything more. Okay, if you get anything, any questions, any confusions you have about Bazi, I will be happy to answer you immediately as soon as I am able to. Okay, because right, Bangkok traffic is crazy. Okay, I am always driving into another car if I'm not paying attention. I don't want to. I don't want to die in another country. Okay, I don't want to die in another country. Okay, so please pardon me if sometimes I'm late for this Facebook live session or I take a while to reply because traffic in Bangkok is crazy. Okay, honestly speaking. Okay, so Carol, thank you very much. I hope I have been able to clarify some of your thoughts and confusions today. So remember, I'm available anytime as long as I'm available. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Okay. And I wish your mother good health and a speedy recovery. Okay. Try to pray for her. She you may pray to the 养老观音，OK 养老观音可以帮他拜拜那个养老观音，叫他帮他身体好起来，OK 养老观音，OK 然后呢，当然他风水上面呢，我需要看一下他的屋子，有空你去他的屋子你帮我拍一下照片，我要看一下他的屋子，OK 因为呢。这样才能够准确的知道发生什么事情哦。这样他 in general 的那种摆法呢，未必可以帮他，因为现在的那个情况是很危险的哈、也不可以乱放错什么东西，所以你最好有空去他家拍一下照片给我看，OK？我会尽量帮助了。好，所以for all my other students, all right, those who have subscribed to my lifetime coaching, Bazi learning, okay, besides teaching you the Bazi knowledge, I will also help you to analyze your life, all right, your house feng shui and compatibility analysis, whatever you ask me, I will answer you, okay? So it is a good thing to be my student, all right? You have everything in one, okay? Just for $300, you will have everything in one. All right. Okay. So all the best, Carol, and keep in touch. Keep in touch. Okay. Take good care. Okay. So now I will get to Mary. Okay, Mary Day. Okay. So yeah, I saw your info. I saw info. So just give me a minute as I plot your boyfriend's birth chart. All right. Just give me a moment as I plot your boyfriend's birth chart. Okay, so be patient with me as I need to focus and be accurate in terms of getting all the chart correct because I'm not those who randomly pick a card and give you a 10 seconds interpretation, that kind of practitioner. Okay, we have to respect our career. We have to be responsible for our clients. Okay, so I won't anyhow teach you. I won't anyhow do a prediction for you, then ask you to go and release two fishes and then everything will be okay. Okay. I won't do that kind of thing because I have to be responsible for everyone who comes to me for help. Okay. That's something that before I study from Ajahn Macy, there's something that I make one of the promises that I make to her also. Okay, Bazi Messi is my teacher in Thailand, whom I have studied for under her for 6 years after finishing my master degree in counseling psychology. All right. How I met Ajahn Messi was very special also. Okay, the time right when I came to Thailand, I had invited some kind of strange looking tug group. Okay, that I brought back to Singapore. Okay, it was not that I brought back to Singapore. All right. Oh yeah, I brought it back to Singapore. Then my domestic helper threw it away. All right. Then I when I came back to Thailand again, the first day, right, I had blood poisoning. I had blood poisoning. Okay, immediately after the day that blood group was thrown away. Then right, I almost died in Chiang Mai hospital. And then right, the doctor couldn't find out why I felt sick. All right. Then I was bandaged all over. Okay, because I had this blood poisoning. Perhaps I will show you a picture. Just to let you know, right? Everything I say is real. Okay. Okay. I won't tell you anything false. Okay. So just give me a moment. Okay, let me show you the picture when I was having this blood poisoning. Okay, so that was what happened to me when I was having this blood poisoning. Okay, after inviting an unknown tag group. Okay, so that's why I always advise all of you, don't go and anyhow get anything that you don't know. Okay, don't have a proper origin. Don't go and get the kind of amulet like parking or yin items. All right, you don't know what you are getting into. That's what happened to me having blood poisoning after my domestic worker throw away a taku that I invited. All right, I also don't know where was the taku, which master make it. It just thought that it looks kind of cute. Then I just got it. All right, and after that, the day it was thrown away, I went into hospital. All right. Okay, you can see the hospital, the name is Chiang Mai Hospital, right, written in Thai. Okay, so that was me. Okay, only I can take a photo at such an angle, selfie angle. All right, so that's what happened to me throughout my whole body. Okay, I had blood poisoning. So the doctor couldn't find out why. All right, so I had to be in the hospital for about a month. All right, and the doctor couldn't cure me. The doctor couldn't cure me. Then my family members went to Ajahn Messi and asked her for help and to do a prayer ritual for me. Then after that, very interestingly, I became okay. Okay, just after 1 or 2 days, I started to be able to sit up, and then the infection level within my blood has been become lower and lower, and then finally I was able to discharge. All right, that's right after I was discharged from the hospital. I look for Asha Macy to thank her. Okay, so for all this story, right, you can go to my website to listen and then find out more. Okay, beside thanking her, I also wanted to become her student. So I stayed on in Thailand for 6 years to study under her. All the astrology, psychic reading, and all the Buddhist doctrines. Okay, meditate. I meditate with her, but I cannot train other people to meditate. Okay, I'm not specially trained in meditation. I'm especially trained in astrological reading. All right, so don't ask me to go and teach you how to meditate. I won't be able to teach. I can only teach astrological reading. Okay, because when I studied under her, the knowledge that I got from her the most is astrological reading. All right. Okay. So to cut it short, get back to Mary Day. Okay. Your boyfriend. Okay. Just I'm almost done. I'm almost done plotting her chart. All right. Okay. September 2, 906. Okay. 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 Let me see. Mary Day, can I ask you something? Do you and your your boyfriend, do you have some quarrel this year? If not, you must be careful, right? You and him will be prompt to some kind of quarreling and conflicts and dispute or misunderstanding this year. Okay. May I ask you if you are already facing this kind of problems? And I also will like to say that he has the desire to change job this year, definitely. Okay, so Just want to wait for her reply before I move on further. Okay, one step at a time, just to make sure everything that I say is on the right track. Okay. Uh, 神，卯，神，小人卯神字9點。 Okay. So I just want to make sure that I'm on the right track. 9年9月2號，Okay, let me look at her comment. No problem yet. Which one I should look out? Okay, soon there will be coral. Okay, I'm sorry to say that. Okay, because entering into the second month of this. Oh, he just changed job this year. Okay, so I believe I'm on the right track already because I see that there will be changes in his career. Okay, this year. All right. Entering into the second half of this year, you must be cautious of fighting with him or having quarrel with him. All right. Okay, so give me a moment, right? I need to fine tune certain input onto the birth chart. Okay, so because as you know, right, entering into the second half of this year, which is of the yin, is clashing with her spouse domain. Is clashing with her spouse domain. It is an indication of quarrel and fighting and misunderstanding. So both of you must try to be more tolerant of each other. Okay. 至五未人卯辰至8點 Okay, so both of you, right, must begin to practice the habit of being more patient with each other. Okay, being more patient with each other. Why I say so? Okay, now looking at your boyfriend's web chat. Okay, you can see, right? Okay, let me read it for you. Her year pillar is of the Yi Hai, month pillar is of the Jia Shen, day pillar is of the Bing Shen, time pillar is of the Ren Chen. Okay, Ren Chen. As you can see, right, there are these two Shen here, and Sun, this Sun will clash with the Ren Yin, which is the year second half. Okay, second half. And given that, right, Ren clashes with both the sun, right? Okay, it is also a sign of big changes in terms of his career. Therefore, I will say, right, yeah, he already changed his job, which matched the first point. Second point, second half of this year, uh, both you and him must be cautious of quarreling. All right, must be cautious of quarreling. Whether his new job will be auspicious, I will say yes. Okay, because his is being fired day master that is weak in strength. All right. In fact, may I ask, in the first half of this year, he actually experienced a lot of pressure, a lot of stress and unhappiness in terms of work. And am I right to say that? Am I right to say that? Okay, a lot of pressure, unhappiness, uh, unsatisfaction, in terms of work performance or in terms of the reward that he get from work in the first half of this year. Okay, so I saw your yes. Okay, thank you very much for confirming that I'm on the right track. Okay, so right, if these 2 points are already on the right track, right, the third point about you quarreling with him, right, should be on the right track also. So I want to advise you, all right, advise you both, okay, whatever problems that both of you have must always calm down, be more understanding and be more patient, okay. Listen to each other and do not anyhow quarrel or throw temper at each other, okay. Please remember this point, okay, Mary Day. Okay, can you promise me that you will remember this point? Otherwise, right, this year both you and him in the second half, right, may have some major clash. Okay, have some major clash that is not too good. Okay, Ken. Hopefully you will remember this point. Yes, thank you, Master Jason. I will show him this video. Yes, please go and show him this video. Okay. So I also look at his this year. Okay, just to give you other information. Okay, then this actually, right, career wise, right, after changing job, right, is okay. For him, he will actually get having more noble people, which are 贵人. Is it with his family clash? Okay, so let me double check for you. I will, yes, you don't like his mother. Or I will say that you and her mother, right, have certain kind of uh opinions or ways of thinking. They are not the same, right? Am I right to say that? Okay, so I saw your that is very true. Okay, I'm sorry to say that because right, from his chart, right, can see that there's this tying Hua Ji. Okay, tying represents his mother, and Hua Ji is problems enhancing or negativity enhancing star, and that clashes with his spouse domain. All right, therefore, as you say, right, that is very true that you have issues with her mother. Yeah, so that's one of the problems that you must be careful of. Okay, of having conflicts with his family side, especially the mother. Okay, Ken. But this issue is very difficult to overcome. Maybe you can try, right? It is very difficult to overcome. Uh, yeah. Sometimes the mother, right? Some issue you just can't, you cannot keep to yourself. I mean, you cannot control yourself, but feel irritated by her. Like some of the things she say, right, may also be a bit like she'll keep on giving you a like how to say cause you a headache that doesn't go away kind of feeling. Okay, will it be a problem for us? For yes, it will be for this year, especially in the second half of the year. Okay, any solution? All right, you may try this. Okay, you may try this. Okay, at his house, right? Because he's still staying with his mother. Am I correct? He's still staying with his mother. Am I correct? Because I really need to know where to place the feng shui for you. Yes, still there, baby. Yes. Okay. So at his house, right? If it is possible for you, stand at the middle of the house and then identify the east direction. Okay. And at the east direction, place a plant with soil. Okay. It has to be with soil. And preferably the pot is red in color, red in color. And then there, the tree, right? The small tree, the plant that you put, right, must have big leaves. Okay. And preferably have a rather long tree trunk. Okay, put at the east of his house. Okay, that may help to improve the situation. All right, so you may try to, but okay, I think you need to ask for their permission first. I don't know if it's possible, but because he's staying there, right, you must put it at his house. All right. Yes, still there, but give them present. The prime will be the present. Oh, okay, that's a good move. Okay, that's a good move. Okay, thumbs up for you. Okay, so you can try to do that. All right. Okay, but in terms of his career, it's basically okay. All right. Um. Okay. In terms of his career, it's actually okay. Am I right to say right? His current this new work right give him a certain a higher salary than the past, as shown from his chart. Anyway, this current this new job, right? Okay, so I saw your yes. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Because there's this Hua Lu, which had wealth enhancing star in his career domain this year. Thus, this change job, right, will give him a higher salary. And actually, within this workplace, right, he may actually have more helpful people for him or more noble people. Okay, he'll find people or this new work environment will be a more positive one for him. Okay, overall is okay in terms of his career. Okay, So yeah, I will say it's good. It's a good change. It's a good change. So I can only say right for this year the problem is more towards quarreling with him in the second half of this year. Try to put the plan there as soon as possible. So that may help you. Okay. So I also saw your reply. Yes, his boss and superior. Oh, so sorry. His boss and supervisor drives him home after work. Yeah, they are very helpful people. There will be a lot of good, helpful people that are more senior than him that will help him in this new work. So congratulations to him. Okay. So as long as both of you be more understanding towards each other in the second half of this year, there won't be any major problems. Okay. Are we suitable to get married? Okay. So let me look at your birth chart also. Okay. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment as I plot your chart. Okay, just give me a moment. I need to be accurate, so I need to pay some attention to the details. Okay, so just give me a moment. Um, go, sorry, um, sorry, 1940，12月15，12月15，12月15，12月15，Okay, so just give me a moment as I do a last check, okay? Because I have to be very careful. Even the time, the solar time is wrong, everything will be wrong. So just give me one more minute as I do a last check. Okay, married day, I will say that, right? Actually, right, you are someone who will benefit him. Okay, if he is to have you in his life, all right, it is very beneficial for him. Okay, 就是呢，你是you someone who will be able to make his life better. Okay, simple in some simple words. Okay, actually, right, you are also suitable to marry him. I mean, both of you are if both of you are to get married. Okay, uh, will have a good outcome. Okay, will have a good outcome, but you have to be mindful. Sometimes, right, maybe after marriage or even now, right, sometimes you'll be a bit like showing him the kind of motherly love. Okay, but if both of you don't mind, then it's okay. Does he make your life better? I will say yes. Okay, he will make your life better also. All right. He in a way, right, will be able to show you new knowledge and teach you new things also. Okay, and will help you make decisions sometimes. And in reversely, you provide him with love and care. And sometimes the kind of love can be a bit like a motherly love also. OK，就是呢，好像有时候你觉得他好像你一个孩子这样，然后你疼他好像一个疼孩子一个感觉了哈，就是一种很奇怪的，就是因为他是丙火，你是乙木哈，你跟他是一种 direct resource 的一种，就是你对他会是很好的，他也是会对你好的啊，所以两个是可以适合的，合得来，然后可以继续去发展的哈。你可能这一年嘛，年尾的吵架是因为有其他人喜欢你，OK？That is one of the possibility. OK，in the second half of this year, the quarrel or misunderstanding could be uh you having someone liking you. Okay, so you also must be careful. Okay, in terms of this aspect. All right, Ken. just to highlight this point to you. Okay, this is another possibility that may happen. All right. Are you having other guys who like you? I mean, you are not like inviting them, but because I mean, I mean, right? You actually are attractive in nature, all right? So, right, there are actually guys who like you. Is something that can happen, okay, easily. Am I right to say that, Mary Day? Agree. Yes, thank you. So, I believe my analysis is correct. Okay, should we apply for BTO this year or next year? You can start applying this year already. Okay, can start applying this year already. Then for the next few years, both of you are also okay, so can get married. All right. Yours is son, son. Okay. Mao, Mao, son, son, son. Okay, about 3 to 4 years later, you both can get married. All right, about 3 to 4 years later, will be the best time to get married. All right. Okay, now married day, you are beauty. Okay, I can say right. Tying. Okay, you have this tying in your self destiny domain. You are a beautiful girl. Okay, I'm quite honest. All right, you are a beautiful girl, and even since young, right, you have a lot of admirers. All right, you have a lot of admirers. Am I right to say that? Okay, because right within your 紫微斗数 right, you have 太阴 within your major, your self destiny 命就是你的命宫啊，太阴配上了红鸾哦，哈，你不缺桃花哦，哈，不缺桃花哦，对面又有天时，OK, so you are definitely a beauty and very attractive lady. And since young, right, you never lack admirers in your life. Am I right to say that, Mary Day? Thank you very much for your advice and compliments, Miss Master Jason. Oh, it's really just I'm just telling you what is shown within your birth chart. Okay, telling you honestly what I show within your birth chart. Okay, so that's your case. All right. And right, you have men, noble people who will give you money. Okay. In the past or even in the future. All right. So even after marrying, your husband will become rich and will be able to support you financially. Okay, Ken. So don't worry too much. You will have a caring husband. All right. Your husband will also be clever. Your boyfriend, right? Actually sometimes he has a hot temper, right? Sometimes, okay, most of the time he's a caring person, but sometimes certainly he will have a hot temper. Am I right to say that? And he also like to think a lot, like sometimes 会钻牛角尖。他是个很聪明的人来的哦。Am I right to say that? 可是有时候不懂为什么突然间他会发脾气的。Okay, he has not shown anger side yet. Okay, Ken, but it's something that you must take note. Okay, he's very smart. Yes, definitely very smart. 天机座你的夫妻宫。还有呢，他有可能就是对宗教有兴趣的。Okay, he may be interested in those religious knowledge or supernatural things like UFO or even those astrological knowledge. Okay, he may be interested in such things. Okay, all right. Or may I say, right? If he's not, okay, if he has not yet shown the angry side, he may be someone that is very impatient. Am I right to say that he's someone that is very impatient and sometimes can be indecisive also? He is in a technology security company. Yes, Tianji will work with technology. Tianji, Okay, so your yes right. Okay, so your yes right. Okay, Kenji has the ability to work with technology. Okay, so it's also true that he likes astrology, that kind of paranormal, supernatural kind of thing, occult science, stuff like that. All right. Okay. Uh, what else? Master, can you help see my mom's chart for health illness? Yeah, Jesse, can you message me, WhatsApp me your mother's date and time of birth? He watched horror movie. Yeah, he would like that kind of stuff. Yeah. So okay, so Mary Day, I will also double check. I will let you see your Mary J. Mary Day, this year you can start go traveling already. Okay, it will give you a very enjoyable time and will actually bring you good luck. Okay, go travel. Okay, this year. All right. Okay. So if you have more questions, Mary Day, do feel free to comment and I will get back to you. Also, okay. Master, can you help me see? Okay. Mary Day, do feel free to call. Ask me more questions. I will get back to you. Now I will look at Jessie. Jessie, her mother, have some health issues, so I'll take a look and help to see what's wrong with her Bazi. All right, so not sure of the time. Okay. 03-93-93-7 You are not sure of her time of birth, is it, Jessie? Merida, you can travel second half. Yeah, try to travel in the second half of this year, okay, together with your boyfriend. It will help you to have a better bonding with him and more enjoyable time and to better improve the relationship, okay? So it may help you to overcome the quarreling, okay, in the second half of this year. You may go perhaps after August, okay, after August, both of you can go travel. Okay, Jesse. You don't have a time of birth. Okay. Okay, I have to be honest. If you don't have a time of birth, the reading sometimes may lack in accuracy. All right. But generally speaking, hers is a gun day master surrounded by Earth, being fire Earth. This year there's a clash. Last year, okay, last year her health, right, Jesse? Last year her health 丑时 any major problems in her any health issues with her last year, Jesse? Any health problems with her? Go JB also can. Yeah, any form of travel outside your current country is okay. It will help to improve the relationship. But of course, you must place the plan at his house. Okay, that's the most important point. This year, typhoid cancer. Okay, I believe right. Okay, Jesse, I believe right. This typhoid cancer already started last year. Okay, already started last year. Just that you are able to. I mean, both of your mother went to the doctor this year to check up. Then she realized that she has this typhoid cancer. Okay, the problem started last year. Okay, thank you, Master Jason, going to find it about now. Okay, good thumbs up. You are welcome. I hope I have been able to help you in some areas. Wishing both you and your boyfriend good luck and good to be more loving and to be more kinder, more understanding towards each other. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so yes, because right, hers is a strong Gunday master. Okay, started this thyroid cancer, right? From as what has been shown within her chart, right? This cancer actually started last year already, just that she got diagnosed, and this become known to her this year. Okay, but the good news is that right, all right, this year is of the Ying, Ren Ying, next year is of the Mao, Kui Mao, right? Both of these, okay, will be able to help her to improve in her health condition as long as she go for treatment. As long as she go for treatment, all right? Is she already on some kind of regular treatment or for her the lung growing breaker? Okay, the lung growing breaker. Okay, I will advise as long as she go for regular treatment, she'll be able to okay, I have to warn you first. 2024 is a dangerous year for her. 2024. Okay, 2024 is a very dangerous year for her. Thus, from now on until 2023, she must go for treatment regularly. Is she already on a kind of a very frequent treatment schedule for her thyroid cancer? Yes, went through two op to remove and now pending radiotherapy. Yes, she must be regular and persistent. Otherwise, 2024 is a difficult year for her. Okay, it's a dangerous year for her. So I can only advise her to be persistent in treatment. Uh, Also at the southwest of her house. Okay, put the Imperial Ancient coins there. Are you still staying with her now, Jesse? You see, right? This year southwest, two black illness start at the southwest. So many mothers have health problems, have health problems. Some have cancer, some have liver problems. Okay, today's already two clients telling me the problems of their mother. Okay, you're staying with her sometimes only. When you are at her house, okay, take some photos and show me the southwest of the house especially, okay? Then I will be able to further advise you what to do. But generally speaking, you must put the Imperial Asian coins there at the southwest, okay? Because that's where the two black units are, okay? 这种事情很奇怪的哈，今天已经有2位观众呢，妈妈身体有问题了。而且今年就是二黑在西南方，西南方代表母亲啊，二黑代表生病了哦，所以呢，很多母亲这一年呢，身体都要注意哈、哦。这个呢，很奇怪的九宫飞星、悬空飞星哦，这一派很硬的，就是那个 chances，它会 increase 那个 chances 哈、哦。可是到最后也是要看那个人的八字、紫微斗数等等加起来一起看哦，不可以只看悬空飞星。因为哈，打个比喻嘛，为什么呢？我们好像打个比喻，HDB 新加坡 HDB 嘛，一层一层哈，每个人的那个门的方向都对着同一个方向嘛。可是为什么某些层的那个人呢，他们家会比较富裕，某些层那些人呢就比较贫穷呢？有没有想过这一个问题？如果每个人的家的方向，那个 floor plan layout 都一样，那应该每个人的家，他的那个财富都应该一样啊。Okay, it's like in Singapore HDB, everyone right stay in a standard floor plan facing a fixed direction, facing the door facing one single direction. But why is it that different units at different level will all have different wealth or standard of living or income or different income? That's because, right, feng shui is just one of the factors influencing our life, all right? If you look at your Bazi and Ziwei Shu, right, it all tells you different directions are auspicious or inauspicious for you. That's the reason why looking at feng shui alone is not enough. you must still look at your 八字and 紫微斗数 to determine what are the auspicious directions for you, the inauspicious directions for you, and what items, what 风水 items to put at what corner in order to improve your life. All right. So can you understand me? Yeah. So I just cut it short. Jesse, do you still have any other questions? What will happen in 2024? Yes, second half of 2024, right, is an Chen Earth, right? Hers is a Gun day master that is already strong, and having Chen Earth appearing is a sign that the tumor will grow further. The tumor may once again grow back, all right, and leading to cancer. All right, as I have mentioned at the start of the video, uh, Earth, 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 right? I'm not sure if I have missed out. Earth, right? If it is too strong, right, may also means tumor or cancer or problems with the skin or flesh. All right. Thus, you must be careful of her health in the year 2024. And 2024, right, is also the changing period of a major destiny trend. Okay. Into a thin fire, enhancing her earth elemental energy once again. Thus, there's a chance that if she's not okay, there's a chance that her tumor will go back in the year. Okay, 2024, especially in the second half of 2024. So must be careful and do whatever you can right now to cure this cancer. Go for regular treatment. Go for therapy. Okay, radiotherapy, and even considering Chinese medicine may be good for her, okay, because Chinese medicine is of the wood in nature, okay. If she can, try to go see a Chinese physician to get a second opinion of her situation. All right, Jesse, Ken, hopefully your mother will recover, okay, and wishing her a speedy recovery and a healthy body. All right, okay. So do feel free to ask me more questions. I will open the floor for questions right now. Um, Anyone can ask me anything. Okay, have been on live now, and what's the time now? You guys, today is Friday night, right? So I guess most people are not sleeping that early. Okay, but I'm very grateful that all of you are sharing with me your problems and allowing me to help. Thank you very much for the kind support for my live teaching and analysis. And many of you have donated to support my teachings and my reading, astrological reading, and I'm truly grateful for since the start of this commencement of this live video. Many of you have donated to support my live video. I'm truly grateful, and thank you very much for all your kind support. Lysing master, what does impure coin look like? Okay, I will just show you to see if okay, so just a moment, I will show you how does it look like. Okay, in Singapore, right, there's always a mistake. All right, they always make the 无地铜钱 to tie them up with a red color string. Okay, that's a wrong practice. All right, because red color will further enhance the energy of the 二黑还有五黄的 okay. And it's very funny. I don't know why in Singapore they have a lot of wrong feng shui practices, and no one raised the wrong practices. No one questioned. Everyone just listen and don't want to do some more research to find out why. All right. So I try to see if I can find you the okay. The proper kind of imperial coins should look like this. Okay. Best if it is tied together by a gold string. Okay. Why is that so? Okay. Why is that so? Because right, 二黑五黄呢，就是一种土的能量来的。The yellow, 5 yellow star and the 2 black stars are of the earth element. Okay, so it can only be exhausted by the metal elemental energy. Thus, we use all these 5 imperial coins. Sometimes they comes in a set of 6 or 8 also, which are both okay, which are also can be adopted also. All right. But most importantly, you don't tie a red color string to you don't use a red color string to tie them together, because red will further enhance the earth. Red is fire. Okay. If you use the red color string, it will further enhance the strength of the Earth elemental energy produced by the 5 yellow and 2 black stars. Okay, so basically you are just decreasing the strength of the metal elemental energy, which doesn't make sense to me. But in Singapore or in China, they are always tying this kind of impure Asian coins with the red color string. Okay, so best find a set that is tied together with a gold string. Okay, if you can't find, black string is also okay. Okay, black string is also okay. All right. Okay. So I hope I have answered you this question. And then right, make sure right, if best, go and find the coins that are truly from the ancient dynasty, and make sure they are of the 甚至 Kanxi, okay, 雍正, okay, and these Qianlong Jiaqing, okay, these 5 emperors are the most powerful emperors in ancient China, and they are able to bring about auspiciousness for the user. Okay, Miss Makar, thank you for your teachings and generosity as always, Mother Teresa 晚安，谢谢你，谢谢你的观看也不客气，不客气。我有缘呢，就尽量帮助大家了。就是呢，有时候真的要讲缘分的，OK。很多客人呢，坦白说，有时候我尽量好好说这一句话，就是呢，你有时候听到我说的东西嘛，其实呢，你听了是没有用的，你一定要行动。就是呢，有很多客人，我好像他进入了一个不好的关系，我叫他一定要离开这个女人，可是他不要听，然后最后破财，那我没有办法。有些客人他听到你这个月问题会出来的，你需要家里面放什么放什么，需要去哪一个庙做什么做什么，他们听了，可是没有行动，然后到最后发生的问题又回来找我了。所以呢，其实我能够帮到你们的呢，只是到了某一个程度，我能够带那只马去喝那个河边，那个水在那个马面前呢，那只马要不要喝那口水呢？我是不能够决定。所以呢，我可以说很多东西给你们好的 advice 就是我自己觉得有用的 advice 可是呢，你们行不行动呢？那个是你们决定。OK，I can give you the best. OK，or I can give you the most effective advice. But whether you take action, that is the main point. All right. Like for example, I analyze certain relationship is not good for you. I may tell you honestly, because I believe every word that I say right carries with it power. And I don't want to waste your life and waste my life by talking nonsense during this live session or telling nonsense to all my clients. All right. Everything I say is what I have believed to be accurate and effective, okay, through the last 30 years of study. I won't come on live and tell you jokes or sing you a song, okay? I don't understand why some people do it, but I will tell you what is useful for you. But that is not enough, all right? For example, I can bring the horse to the river for it to get just right in front of the river. But whether the horse want to drink the water from the river, that's something that I can't control. So I can give you advices, but you must take action. You must take action to change your own life, all right? Right? Okay. So at the end of the day, right, if you follow my advice, okay, uh, and see improvements in your different aspects of your life, I congratulate you, okay? I thank you, okay? I will also feel happy for you. But I give you my advice, but you listen to it, but don't follow it. Then there's nothing I can do also. Like some of the clients, I tell them every single day, do this, do that, go to this temple, go and find a monk and pray. Don't go and get those anyhow get amulets or takus. Okay. If you want to throw them away, don't just throw them away. Go and ask a monk to pray and then let it go and ask the spirit to leave you. But after half a year, they still don't want to listen and follow my advices. Then they call me every day and message me every day and say, what can I do? What can I do? I'm facing problems. I'm facing problems in relationship. I ask them one single question. Have you done what I have told you to do? Then they will tell me, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it next week. Then I really don't know what to reply already. You know what I mean? Because I have told you again and again, then they will ask me the same question again, and I will tell them again the same answer. But once again, they don't want to follow and do it. Then what do you what do you want me to do? I can only bring you to the river, but where do you want to drink the water in the river? It's not something that I can decide. Okay, so I want to cut it short and let you digest what I have just said. Okay. Yeah, so Jesse, yeah, Singapore always have the red strain because they import from China. China always believe that red is the auspicious color, which is not true. Okay, if red is the auspicious color, China will not be like that today. Okay, okay, I cut it short. Okay, where can I buy them? Buy from. I only know they sell it from Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong they do sell those with gold color string. Okay, you can try to check online. Okay, try to check online. Honestly, I can't. Only know Hong Kong sell it. Okay. Jennifer Ko, hello, how are you? Thank you very much for watching. Hope everything has been smooth for you today. Miss Maka, talking to them like talking to war, especially your advisors and good. I can say I will try my best, but honestly, right, I can only go so far, okay? Because right, like what I say, by listening to ancient uh, wisdom won't change your life. It's only by taking action that your life will be changed for the better. Okay, okay, simple as that. But many of them still can't understand this part. But I also don't want to repeat too much because 有缘人就会听得懂，OK，有缘就会听得懂啦。所以呢，很多东西就是讲缘分啦。Jennifer Cole, my husband say he can feel the positive vibes after using the food. Me too. Yeah, thank you very much, Jennifer Cole. Thank you very much for the feedback. OK，所以呢，这个符呢，就是阿扎梅西，那时候在泰国6年的时候，跟他学的其中一门法门呐、一个法门呐、就是呢有写作的时候要念经，要 visualize，然后呢要配合那个客人的那个八字紫微斗数来写的哈，所以呢对你们每个人都有用的。OK，所以谢谢你们的 feedback。OK。来信也是不客气，Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. So happy to be able to chit chat with all of you this Friday evening. Yeah, after a long day. Yeah, today I also went to different temples. Okay. Let me show you something. Okay, just give me a while. Let me show you something. All right. So today I went to a temple called Wat Buwan. Okay, and they sell they have some very unique items. Okay, like this. This is 就是我们的贝壳啦的 seashell. In Buddhism, the seashell actually hides the secret universal code or message. Okay, because right everything is in a spiral in the universe. Even our DNA, right, is a form of spiral shape. All right. So the seashell, right, is actually a message of the like a secret code of the universe. All right. So I found this emerald. I'm not selling it, okay? Some of the stuff I like to keep it for myself, all right? Because it is hard to find and it is very beautiful. I'm not selling this. You can see, right? There's this dragon on top of this emerald. I'm not selling this, okay? This is something I keep for myself. And at the bottom is a frame holding this seashell, okay? 就是呢，在佛教里面呢，我们那个贝壳也是一个法宝，八大法宝之一，就是那个海螺。 因为呢，那个海螺嘛是代表那个宇宙的，宇宙你看什么东西都是一个圆呐、好像我们道教也是那个象鱼头也是一个圆啊，我们的 DNA 就是一个 spiral 的哈、所以很美，所以是跟你们分享，我并不是在卖你们东西，只是就今天收集了一个很漂亮的东西，所以呢想跟你们开心的分享，我并不卖这个的，只是跟你们分享了哈、就是呢，我自己也有收藏一些生物啦，自己喜欢收藏一些生物啦，觉得漂亮就跟你们分享啦。那在泰国呢，你们需要找什么东西，我都可以帮你们找。好像今天有帮一个客人找到一个佛牌啦，它是一个蜡壶了，就是我们吃小人的那个蜡壶天神跟那个阴神，就是那个高卢达在一起的。也是很美，也是很美。这个客人已经定了，所以呢，我明天就寄出去了哈。可是明天是星期六，可是也应该有一些 post office 有开，只是跟你们分享啊。我每天都跟你们去拜拜哈。我认识的客人有缘分，他们需要叫我帮他们。有时候呢，有些困难，生活上有些困难，我都去庙的时候顺便帮他们拜拜，就是这样子。所以呢，太开心的跟你们分享了。看一下 comment。Jennifer Cole, after I used the full immediately within 1 hour, I got 2 deals from my favorite old friends. 很开心听到这个好消息。每次呢，it's very happy to hear good news from clients because 呢because I have to thank my teacher, Ajahn Macy, also for teaching me how to use the talisman to help other people. And I'm glad that immediately within 1 hour, I got 2 deals from my very old friends. Very good. Thank you very much for the feedback, Jennifer. Really happy and thank you very much for your kind support also. Yeah. Yeah, very unique, right? The amulet. Yeah, I also like it very much. Very beautiful. Yeah. Because most of the items that I get from temple are consecrated by monks，就是呢，那高僧有开光有，他们是不是说新加坡开光是5秒钟练一些经敲那个 bell，然后就叫做开光？泰国高僧开光有时候花5年时间去练经，在佛牌上面5年6年啊，或者呢最少几个月了，最少几个月，他们会好像每年他们会有一个 retreat 的哈，然后呢他们去闭关里面的时候，他们去练经几个月的那种开关的，并不是说你在新加坡给那个师傅多20块钱，然后他5秒钟敲那个表咚，然后就教你开关。就是泰国他们是真的高僧在庙里面闭关修炼，然后几个月、几年这样帮你念经，那个佛牌这样开光的，OK，所以不一样。然后呢，来信，Yeah, thank you very much for sharing. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you all for sharing, for listening to my sharing tonight and allowing me to help in whatever way possible in terms of analysis and teaching you the Bazi and astrological knowledge. Really grateful for all of you for being here tonight. And if you like my sharing today, do help me to like and share. And as always, wishing all of you good luck. And do feel free to come by during my next live video. And I will continue to help in whatever way possible and to share all the authentic and accurate knowledge that I have learned from for the last 30 years to all. And hoping that my knowledge will be able to help all to have a better life, live a happier life, healthier life, and richer life, and life that's more peaceful. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, and wishing all of you a good weekend. Okay, have a good weekend. Sweet dreams. Okay, good night and sweet dreams. Thank you very much, and see you in the next live video. Most likely on Sunday evening. Okay, most likely on Sunday evening. Tentatively set on a Sunday evening. Okay, so see you all. Have a good night. Thank you.